The rosette is a badge of honor or office that resembles a rose. Think Rosicrucian Museum, San Jose, Rose Cross, Rosette, Rosetta Stone. It is also one of the groups of spots on an animal, especially a leopard, is what Webster says, especially a leopard. The Rosetta Stone is seen as the first clue to deciphering Hiero and was presented to the Ptolemies by the priesthood of Amen-Ra by some sources. Of course, in Christians say Amen after prayer, and Ra is depicted as a leopard killing Apep, and the leopard society is the martial arts society that has to do with the Igbos and the Zulus that I talk about so much. And if you make a 7, you go across from Biafra to Ethiopia and down to South Africa. You make a 4, again, you go to Upper Egypt, Biafra, Ethiopia, down to South Africa. If you're walking upwards from Lower Egypt, south from Lower Egypt to Upper Egypt, and you look at the map as a person that's facing you, its heart is going to be on your right side. So it's the left side of its heart, the map, the map, okay? The map's standing up. Now its heart is facing you. So the heart of Africa, for more than one reason, the center, the most densely populated nation, the most populous nation, is Nigeria. Biafra is really the Christian heart of Nigeria. It is the Christian location. It is the major Christian location of Africa in general. Hell, Ethiopia has more Muslims, last time I checked, than Christians. So, so does, it is said that in Nigeria it's kind of equal, especially after the Nigerian Civil War, where they killed a lot of Christians. Okay, but it is the most populated place. So the mountains are in Ethiopia, and the spread of the yam culture, Mayday, Mayflower, cultivation, the yam, May backwards is yam. The spread of the yam culture from the people that inevitably came from Ethiopia and Northeast Africa, came through the Congo, the Niger-Congo languages, the Bantu, and so on, spread in about, I did the video the other day, it was about, I believe, 4,000 BC. Or 4,000 years ago. And the Igbo Ukwu Empire, which was a little bit to the right of that, was at the same time as Egypt. So you get the marshalling, you get the Rosetta, they basically admitted themselves that the Hawk people came down from the mountain of Ethiopia, and Ra is depicted as a leopard, first and foremost. And then sometimes he's depicted as a hawk because he's associated with Haru. But he is the leopard. The leopard hunts. Zulu, Igbo, and Ethiopia, and where they overlap. And of course, the bell that rings the loudest, the 1.5 million people that were brought to America by Masons, when America is the country with the most Masons, right? A-Sun, Hiero, Hair-O, okay? Manifesto, okay? Think about it. Manifest Destiny, Manifest O, 360 degrees, the sun. It doesn't take a genius to see that I'm right. There's no other way it could be. I am the fucking pharaoh because I am the top martial artist, and I am from the royal family of the Igbos. I can't stress that enough. Okay, they are illegitimate barbarians compared to me. Now we could talk about how they tried to take a stab at it and couldn't measure up, for a countermeasure. We could talk about how no matter how you slice it, strategy, speed, physical contact, and spiritual dexterity, I win. I fucking win. Now get off your fucking high horse and kiss my fucking black ass if you don't want to give me my rightful place, because you're going to give it to me tenfold, 777 times in the afterlife. You can send your people to fucking hell with a lie. But when they get there, I bet you they drown your cowardly ass first. Thank you. Okay, really briefly, Zeus was in the form of a white bull when he took Europa, a Phoenician princess. Remember, Neptune raped Medusa in the temple of Aphrodite. Odin took Freya, and Mars was a god that also raped. He's symbolized by the woodpecker and the wolf. Okay, so when Zeus took this Phoenician princess Europa, she was the mother of Minos, Rhapidamathus, and Sarpedon. Okay, kind of get pedo, right? And he died in the Trojan War. Whereas Minos is said to be the supreme judge of the underworld, and Rhapidamathus is a judge as well. And a lot of this stuff has to do with I'll get into this tomorrow, or in a couple days I'll upload it. It has to do with Ethiopian princesses. It has to do with the North Pole, Perseus, Pegasus, the locations of constellations. It definitively ties in Ethiopia to Egypt and to Greco-Roman mythology, if you didn't get that already. Period. Again, I have 2 cheeks, one for each clip that I made a little speech in this video. So if you somehow are in doubt that I'm the top martial artist, well, I have 4 years of slapping every fucking secret society-based school of martial arts, especially the fuck around like a little old bitch. Little Bo Peep comes to mind. Smurfette comes to mind. You know, Betty Boop. You know, just different kind of bitches. You know, Babs Bunny, just slapping them around like, bitch, here's 4 grand. Slap. Oh, that's not enough. 100 grand. Slap. You know? You know, I challenge you, sir, with gloves. No, the gloves came off and there's a big black fucking African hand mark across their devil fucking face.